No to war. Those were the final words of the final broadcast of Russia's TV reign. On Thursday, the news outlet shut down due to the government's attack on free press in the country. Those include the threat of 15 years in jail for telling the truth about Putin's invasion of Ukraine. Joining me now is TV Reign's news director, Ekaterina Korikadze. Ekaterina, pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much. What we are trying to understand, all of us, is what do the Russian people know about what is going on in this war? What is your sense, if one were trying to characterize, what does this look like to average Russians?
There are so different Russians, and first of all, thank you so much, Farid. I'm glad to be here with you. There are so many different views, and I think that the society in Russia is divided terribly. One part of Russian society believes the propaganda machine, which tells them every day, 24/7, shouting from the screens of televisions that Russia is under the threat of NATO, that NATO is right behind the corner, and NATO rockets are going to, to be on, I don't know, Red Square, and someone is coming for Vladimir Putin, who helps people to be free and proud, and so on and so forth. But another part of Russian society, these people are the viewers of TV Reign. These viewers are readers of few independent media outlets, which were shut down just recently during these days. And I want to tell you that after the war has started on 24th of February, we have had the absolutely amazing views, like 25 million views per day only on YouTube. It means that there are many people, a lot of people, millions of Russians who understand that something terrible is going on, and who understand that they need these alternative sources of information because they feel that this is a disaster, this is a catastrophe that has come to their homes, and the whole world is broken for them, for us, for me personally as well.
How do Russians, I mean, again, I know I'm asking you to big generalizations, but how do they feel about Ukraine and Ukrainians?
Well, historically, Ukraine has been the closest friend and closest, I would say, even brother or sister of Russia. And, languages are not the same, but they sound similar. And, the friendship was real, like the friendship with Georgians, for example, with Belarusians and so on. But a lot of Russians, again, this is a very divided society, Farid. You need to understand, you cannot say that. And you cannot say it in percentage, for example, because there is no sociology in Russia. Dictatorship cannot give you an opportunity to understand how many people do believe the propaganda, and how many do believe that Ukrainians have to be inside of Russia, and how many think that Ukrainians have their own opportunity and right to decide for themselves. There are a lot of people in Russia who understood, after these terrible things have started, that that they need to support Ukrainians, that they have this right to decide, that this European way of development is their future. And a lot of Russians want this future for themselves as well. I'm getting messages, emails, calls from different viewers of TV Reign, different viewers of my colleagues of my program, my show, and other programs on TV Reign, saying thank you for doing this, and hoping that we will try to cover this terrible war from anywhere. I don't know from where.
Is Vladimir Putin secure? Are there people within his circle? Is the military have any power? Could you imagine some situation where people pressure him to change his policies?
It's hard to say, because we cannot be sure about how many people is under strict control of President Putin. All we know is that there is a liberal branch, so-called liberal branch, in the administration of the president, in the government as a whole. People who understand that this is a catastrophe that has come because of one person and his ambitions to grow back, to build back this empire, and to get the whole Russian territories back under his power. And we don't understand what these people are planning, actually, this liberal branch. What can they do? And is there any opportunity for them to change the situation? We understand that these people are not happy about being isolated from the global world, because these people were actually very much used to traveling, to communicating with their American and European partners. These people were used to big money. It's not only ministers or officials, it's also Russian oligarchs, businessmen, people from inner circle, friends of Vladimir Putin. They are under sanctions right now, and they are not happy with this. They need to say goodbye to the whole lifestyle that they had. But now Vladimir Putin has this full disclosure. There's no this, trying to show himself to the world as a person who may be interested in democracy, as a person who still has some kind of freedoms in Russia, as a person who can still be flexible in some ways. There is no flexibility at all. This is the end of Russia that we have known before. This is the end of everything that we were used to. This person, Vladimir Putin, has decided to kill everything, to destroy everything that was free and independent in Russian Federation. It was not a democracy before. You know that, of course, Farid. But now it's like, this is not Russia anymore. But we have never seen anything like that during the history. And I'm sure that someone will fight this. But I don't know whether this people or this person, or I don't know how many people, would they be successful? It's hard to say.
Very quickly, do you believe that this could be the end for Putin in some way?
Well, I will give you an honest answer. I really don't know. I don't understand what's going on inside of Kremlin's corridors and offices. The only thing I know is I'm not alone here out of the country. I have a lot of brave, interesting young people around me, my colleagues, my friends, journalists, people who think, people who are ready to fight for the freedom in Russia. I'm sorry for this pathos, but this is the truth. And we will do everything we can. We are strong, actually.
Ekaterina, what a pleasure to talk to you. It's a wonderful reminder that Russia itself is a complex and fascinating country, and we should learn more about it.
Thank you very much.
You.
Thank you.